Hopefully OBS is still working. Yep, and it says it's starting up. Alright. So, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I know, like, the suddenly shifting an hour ahead probably, was like a bit sudden, so I don't know who all is here yet. And so for now, I'm just... The audio looks good on my end, but as always, let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet. And we're back again after a week's break. Let's, gosh, where was... Oh yeah, I'm on Articuno next. Nice. It's cold. Oh. Oh, poor Razor. I imagine this place must really suck for Razor too. This is Rescue Team is not a good game for grass starters. One lonely deep snow. Yes, it's a very isolated. Oh. Oh, what's that? Razor, that was a bit rude. Oh, what was that? It looked like a Pokemon. Well, probably was a Pokemon. Well, I'm sure this will amount to nothing, this obvious foreshadowing. Just keep moving. Oh! Jay, look! See that? Those trees are frozen! You're really excited about the frozen trees. Wow! Snow is like frozen powder! Looks pretty, but it must be harsh there. Ooh, okay. It'll be horribly cold. That's right, I just gotta check the rock and we'll be on our way. Let's see what I've got. That's actually not a bad spread of items at all. I think I'll just keep this as is. And we'll get going. Through the forest, I think. Yeah, because the paths are, I think they're consistently named, but they're the side paths if you need to grind. But I don't feel I'll need to grind here. I like the soundtrack. It's all, like, icy. And this is the kind of place I can excel with my fire and all, so as long as I'm in front, nothing bad should happen. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is coming through, but there's a fan on in here because it's like really hot otherwise. And I'm like, hopefully I'm still plenty darn, I'm blanking on the word, but well, basically hopefully you can hear me. Hi Ghost Shell, oh my, this has a lot of well, I mean, let's see how Bullet Seed does. Or not. Yeah, or not. Ah. Oh. Yeah, that turret knows better than to... Oh yeah, Ember's not ranged in this one. Turret knows better than to mess with... Mess with that! 103 damage, that is it's definitely a lot for this stage of the game. Oh, and now they're both scared. I think I'm just gonna grab the money and go on to the next floor. The stream health's on orange, but it seems to be running okay. Smash. Yeah, Smash is pretty fun. I can imagine I put in like a whole bunch of hours into Melee with my sister as a kid. You know what would be I wonder like if like there'll ever be a specifically Pokemon Mystery Dungeon wrapped in Smash, just like at the very least like a alt, like with the scarves and stuff, like give Pikachu the alt. It's alright. I know like this microphone's supposed to have this directional field that's supposed to specifically only pick up sound. It's like supposed to pick up sounds better from a certain area than it picks up from the rest of the area. I mean, I don't know the full details of it. Hi, Brainstar. Oh, hey, Ace. Glad you could finally make it to one of these. Yeah, I'm just playing some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm in Ice Place, where it's nice for me, but probably hell for Razor, so we're gonna get out of here as soon as we can. Okay, well, at least I don't have to fight. I lost a rock, but I don't have to fight. That's good for conserving items. I know, like, sometimes when I like bite off more than I can chew in a dungeon, it becomes a game of just trying to avoid fighting as much as possible, like avoiding enemies and like, oh no, someone knows we're here. Someone knows we're here. The enfeebled flow of icy winds is the intrusion to blame. It must be stopped. Oh, are you watching this on your phone? That's well, I know, like, since it's a stream, maybe that's just doing it, I don't know. For it is to protect the forest. Alright, now let's continue. Just ignore that. But yeah, like, it's probably easiest in Super just because of the Pounce Wands. Like, those are a really useful item for just getting around, like, flying to the other end of the dungeon and stuff like that. Though I've made mistakes with it and just, like, flown into a wall. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay. And that's a dead end. Oh. Well, Laron, hope you like this. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay, you're in my range. Let's do this. I am really, I have so many rocks right now, I need to get rid of some of them. I'm just gonna defeat you entirely by rocks. And that did it. I'm trying to, like, find my balance between chatting it up and Zen mode with Mystery Dungeon. Like, this stone, it's even official size. I know Rescue Team has, like, the shortest story besides WiiWare, so I think this is like around the halfway point. It's like I'm heading to go see Ninetales, and I recently defeated Moltres, so now we're ooh, it's snowing. Now we're off to eventually meet up with Articuno because all the snow. I didn't. I've only like watched stuff of it. Like it's really short. Because like they wanted you to pay for and then play all 3 of the games, so they just made it like really easy to get to the end specifically for that reason, just so it would be a bit less painful to go through it 3 times. That was directed at WiiWare since I was asked if I played them, which I haven't since they were never released here, and I've never tried to get it to work in an emulator. I know if I did, I'd have to play it in Japanese though, since there's like 0 interest in anybody writing a patch. Yeah, if only. Oh yeah, I can just enter here. And that did it. Now let's pick up this cold, really cold hard cash and head up the stairs. Hello again, Ghost Shell. Hopefully, you're in a better, spot to watch now. Oh yeah, for others in the chat who might not get the context, my mom is Japanese, and like she started teaching me when I was really little, but soon like gave up in favor of improving my English enunciation skills. So that's the really short version of it. But I know, like, a lot. Wow, that's one long Fury attack. Like a lot of my early experiences with Pokémon, it's just like through receiving Japanese tapes and stuff from my aunt, since my mom moved out of Japan, so her family's like all still there. Yeah, I've played Stadium. I mostly played like the mini games as a kid because I didn't have a transfer pack, and the rental Pokemon in those games, I found out later that the rental Pokemon in Stadium deliberately suck, and that's like why I could never really do well at the non-minigame portions of Stadium. And also, yeah, they were definitely the best parts. Like, they were the most fun. I really liked, oh, we're at an arena. We have traveled far into this forest. My favorite was probably the Clefairy one, just because as a kid it was like, oh, the hitting with the squeaky hammer. Alright, now back to the... we can get through this part. Let's keep going. Or not. Razor. Did you notice how much this spot resembles, you know, Moltres' perch? Not planning to get the Gen 1 games from eShop. Like, at least not right now. Like, I honestly don't know. Maybe. I know it's neat that you can get the... Anyway. This stuff into like Generation 7. And Razor's probably wondering what the holdup for me responding is. Turn back. You may not pass. Who's there? You are forbidden to pass. If you persist in trying to pass, then so be it. But only after you have defeated me. Ah, it's too bright. Guys around us is reflecting this light. Well, I mean, Razor, you're always staring into my tail, so... Is my tail not bright? I'm Articuno, the warder of ice. Those that enter the forest I shall destroy with all my might. Let us begin. And we're right in it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna incapacitate you and get closer. Since... Okay, and that did not go as I planned. Okay. Okay. Okay, so... I don't have anything ranged right now. I'll just try to get... Oh, come on! Okay, so let's turn my charm on, because I'm a Charmander. And yes, it hit. Alright, Razor, now. Now I'm gonna try to make sure you use Bullet Seed, because even though you're at a... Screech might be good too. I'll keep that on. But I know, like, Bullet Seed's pretty OP. And I shall hit... Actually, I'm gonna use a smoke screen just to help my chances. Oh. Alright, there you go, Razor. Oh, Articuno got over me and made Razor fall asleep. That's lovely. Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna start hitting Ember for all that damage. Come on. Well, you know, the legendaries light... Oh my gosh! That's sudden loudness. But yeah, legendaries just can't resist my cute charm. Like too little and cute. Oh no. It's powder snow. Well, Razor, Razor, please use a Bullet Seed. Yes, you got him. Now, now just let me thaw, and there we go. That did it. Thank you for covering my butt, Razor. Please, Articuno, we have to get through, no matter what it takes. Please let us pass. No, I cannot allow your passage. Why? Why can't we pass? The frigid forest's air, it has warmed considerably in recent times. Well, Razor's like, I'm still freezing. The flow of frigid air has been disturbed in the forest. Snow has started to melt. Snow is melting. Snow that has never melted before. Never, not even once. Is this not your doing? Your Firetail doing? Razor's sure it's not me. Like, isn't our fault? Like, surely there's no snow melting around my tail. He's like, it's the whole world, so if we can't pass through here, then we can't pass through the whole world. You expect me to believe that? I wonder why the legendary Pokemon don't subscribe to any of the mortal mail systems, because it seems like that would get them up to speed with stuff. Prepare for your end. Stop it. Absol! There is nothing false in what they said. Calamities are indeed occurring in nature everywhere. Is that true? Yes. I have the ability to sense natural disasters. The calamities taking place now are of a special nature. I've never experienced such before. Well, that convinced Articuno. Fine. I will choose to believe you. You may pass. Articuno! However, you must try to prevent the calamities from spreading. I'm counting on you. Yep. With that, we're wished good luck. They're all counting on us. Phew, that was too close. Thank you, you saved us. Rather than saying thanks, focus on stopping the calamities before they worsen. If they are left unchecked, worse will befall us. My instinct warns me so. Aww. I sense the terrible power of the natural calamities. I was led here by my feelings of foreboding. I think it would be best if we combined forces. So, you're about to get a free member, which is me. I will join you. What? You will? Really? Really? To put an end to the calamities, cooperation is vital. I don't know, I always pictured the thing, like Absol's head scythe to be like really light, like made of like cartilage or something. Just like really light, flexible, and thin. Let me lend you my powers. Thank you, Absol! Alright, what should we nickname Absol? Since I'm sure everyone... God, I remember in my original Red Rescue Team run, I think I named him Joseph after this like kid I knew in school. Shadow, what the heck? I don't know if that will fit. I'll see. Just a moment of truth. I can get shot with the Okay. Yeah, no. I'm tempted to make it out the edge. Okay. Actually, yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go for it. Ow. And so, after getting through the Frosty Forest, Jay's team headed further north. The more they advanced, the harsher the conditions became. Yeah, I'll take the save. It's awfully generous of you, game. This icy mountain path seems to go on forever. We've walked a long way here. Razor looks exhausted too. Been running all this time out of desperation. Since tore for us ahead. You really doing the right thing? Oh, Razor, what? Well, Razor, we can always stop and I can make a fire. Like, literally, I can make a fire. Well... Hey, Jay, I was thinking. think we've come to a place that's empty except for us. I have this feeling there's nothing ahead of here, even if we keep moving. I'm getting exhausted. Well, I mean, I've played this game before, but like, what would I say if this was the first time I was here? I mean, I don't want to, like, lie in case I turn out to be wrong, so I don't know. Must be any... What? I'd actually be more worried about my tail setting stuff on fire than about it going out, to be honest. We'll know by pressing on. Don't worry, there's gotta be something ahead. Well, Razor, I'm glad no matter what I said, you got perked back up. Razor, you have more faith in me than I have in myself. We established that like 2 episodes ago, but for those just joining, yeah, Razor trusts me without any doubt. I can't afford to be indecisive. I have to believe in myself more. That's a lesson I need to learn real... Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh no. I'm about to faint from the cold. Or something, I don't know. The flame on my tail grew a little smaller. Finally, you have arrived. No, that voice isn't Razor. This voice, I've heard it somewhere. Finally, you have arrived. Ore Sanjo. I've been waiting for you. Gardevoir! I'm so glad. Finally, we get to meet. You're what? Jay, is something the matter? Why are you talking to yourself? Well, I'm secretly a Gardevoir. That's how I'm talking to myself, Razor. I cannot be seen by others. I am visible only to you. A little farther ahead, there's a jagged mountain range topped by Mount Freeze. Inside its peak, Ninetales lives. Ninetales? Ninetales awaits your arrival. Beware. Oh, wait! Well, I guess we didn't get to find out the rest of that sentence. Hey, Jay, what's the matter? And, oh, okay, I never told Razor what's the matter. And Ow's now missing. Gardevoir appeared to you. That's why you're looking so stunned earlier. I'm amazed though, Ninetales isn't just a legend. Really, yes, Ninetales does exist. Jay, all the effort we put into getting here, it's finally going to bear fruit. And we have to dig Owl out of the snow. We'll finally get rid of the suspicions others have about you, Jay. Awesome! Oh. I'll choose silence number 2. Listen, Jay. Don't be so worried. It'll be alright. It's only natural that you would be scared of meeting Ninetales, Jay. The heartless human who abandoned Gardevoir. It may be you. I can understand how you could think that. You're not that human, I'm sure. Oh, Razor doesn't really know why, but, you know, trusting your gut instincts. Jay, you're a really good sort. You know, before, when I first got the idea to start a rescue team, I met you in Tiny Woods. Now that I think about it, there was something different about you. It's strange, isn't it? Jay, I believe in you. Anyway, we'll know the truth when we get to the peak. Did you watch the past episodes, Ace? Because I know I didn't say that this episode yet. But yeah, that like mainly only works because I chose a Trico partner in Rescue Team before, like, Explorers was ever even a thing. Yeah, I know I have an archive. I just know they're, like, hours long, though. Anyway, storage. I think I can get by with this. So let's enter the cave. Hi, Jay, are you ready? All set. That's, well, we're not doing the path. We're gonna do the whole mountain. Okay, let's go. Let's do our best to reach the peak. Hey, imagine it's... Ah, there you are, Owl. We finally dug you out of the snow and we're going through the dungeon. To be honest, I still sometimes, like, play this track in my head when it's particularly cold. It's really geeky, but I'm a, you know, huge Pokemon mystery dungeon geek. Alright, leveled up. My stats grow more ever powerful, so I become the most powerful Pokemon on Earth. Alright, this Shelgon is no match. Oh yeah, I should probably re-enable your other moves. Wait, that's not the spot. Let's see what moves Owl has. You could work on those a little more. Next time I'm at the rock, I'll check out my TMs and stuff. Oh boy, I do not like sandstorms. Ow. God. I know if they, like, remake Rescue Team, that's gonna be, like, the big, question is whether or not they'll just ignore Mega Evolutions again, or, like, actually, like, incorporate it into the story somehow, since I think, like, all of Team ACT is made up of Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, for instance. Pet shops? Huh? I don't get the reference. Oh, I see. It's someone in the chat. Hello, person with the... indeed the name. Alright, thanks for the support, Owl. Yeah, quick attacks generally useful here in the older Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, since it's one of the few attacks that can, like, pass right through other Pokemon without having to need the IQ skill for it. I never really did consider the... I guess, like, on some level I do, because, like, mainly, like, thanks to Mystery Dungeon, I do kind of think of them more, like, in the sentient animal... in like, the... advanced thought animal, kind of, way than, like, the... like, just, regular animal way, like, in the main, games. Huh. That was surprisingly nice. Took out a dragon with that. Oh god. Now I'm remembering that commercial for Super that had the people in costumes. That commercial where they clearly didn't have a Giratina costume. Alright, Razor. You... I know this sounds like a long shot, but I'm gonna see if Al can learn this. Oh, and Al can! Nice, nice. Alright. Alright, Al, you're about to get electrifying. Oh yeah, never mind, it's Discharge, which is the full room 1. And I think that's not until Explorers anyway, but like... I know mostly anything's better than Leer, so... Still good. Alright, yes, Razor, that was a time to use that. Now, where's a wonder tile in here? Oh, there we go. There you go. Ah, down here. Okay, that's not the way. So, double Zangoose time. You can take this. Zygarde. Or Zygarde, they came out with Generation 7 before they could do anything in the games. But, I mean, at least Zygarde did get the anime and Shuffle, so... hi, Voltorb. Ooh, my attack's up. Of course. Oh, God. Like, in my... Like, whenever it's specifically 10% form, like, I just automatically refer to it as 10% plus form because of the Nafna arc. But even though, like, oh yeah, officially the name does not have plus. Okay, I'm gonna free up the room for this Oranberry. Well, I'm not sticking around to watch the rest of your swords dance. We've got a mountain to climb. Ooh, grimy food. I don't need it. Oh yeah, the enemies with reviver seats. That's definitely not a fun time. And getting hit by a multi-hit attack is also not a fun time. Well, it's a good thing we picked up that Oranberry. Got more than I... Oh yeah, this isn't Super. In Super, or the benefit to healing with an Oranberry, rather than waiting it out, is that an Oranberry will up your max HP for that dungeon. Unless you're at 100, in which case it no longer has that effect. Ooh, some replenishments. And I'll just drink this off the ground. How does it sound creepy? Oh. Well, could be worse. It could be like in the anime special where eating an Oranberry makes you, like, freak out for a second. It's just so overwhelmed by the sheer healing power. Fun fact, I know Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is where I learned the word ingest. And the reason I memorized the meaning so quickly. Alright. Some gummies. Here you go, Razor. Catch! And Razor, this one's for... Oh, wait. Ah, I keep forgetting that. That I can't... that it just does it to me automatically. I've gotta throw this stuff. I can't believe I forgot that, like, a minute after. Like, not even a minute after, just, like, immediately after throwing Razor a gummy, but here's another gummy. Ooh, Reviver Seed, I want that. Guess I can part with one of my orange berries. Ooh. Ah, nice. The main Pokemon? Oh yeah, they evolve. It's just like after the main story, though. That's the way it always is. Which seed is this? I didn't catch. Blast. Okay, well, I'm good on blast seeds right now. Sort of. I know for sure in Explorers and Super, it's like after you have nothing else to do. Oh yeah, same with Gates. If I remember correctly, in Rescue Team, you can still do like some of the post-game missions, like the Latios one and stuff, while evolved. Though, like, naturally, though, probably because, like, the Rescue Team in general just, sort of lacks the character portraits a lot, so I imagine that wasn't as big a deal to them. And I'm gonna see if any of us are, like, wearing. Just gonna sort out our... we're already doing pretty good. Oh, great. Yeah, Rescue Team's definitely got some of that early installment weirdness, and that is a dead end. And it was like when making Explorers, how do we improve this? How about we make a character portraits for all the evolved forms? Now let's... Oh, that was a mistake. Do against slacking, but luckily I didn't pay for it much. Now let's save evolving until, like, after you've exhausted all possibilities. That way, Oh, mission code on paper? Of course I did. That was like... It was me and my Game Boy Advance and, paper. Yeah, I gotta love the gotta love long password systems. Like, one of the games I grew up with was Metroid for NES, so I was like, well, I mean, it's a bit of a longer password, but I was like already so used to just writing down long passwords thanks to Metroid, and so like, I was like, it doesn't bother me as much in Mystery Dungeon that, cause like, I never had a link cable as a kid, and most of my friends didn't have one either, so a lot of my experience with Pokemon was like being unable to like trade and battle at all. Yeah, that's the thing, since like you basically don't have the same like limited EV system, or like basically you can max out every stat in Mystery Dungeon, and become the most powerful Pokemon on Earth. Like, that's what I keep referring to, is like, because that ends up kind of being what I end up doing in my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon runs. Like, it helped me a lot in my Explorers of Sky run, because I already had my team from Explorers of Darkness, who were just like so powerful I could easily rescue myself. Well, I mean, like, I guess I allow myself to keep, like, going in that vein, because, like, I suck at most video games, and this is, like, the one time where I actually, like, take to it alright, and thus, can can like be powerful in game, so to speak. Alright, Razor, it's your lucky day. It's these gummies I don't... Ooh, actually, ow, ow, ow. Let's give this to you. Nice. PP checker. Oh, that Galilea just ignored us. Plus, like, some of my favorite... Like, I feel like especially after watching Kamen Rider Gaim, it just kind of rooted into my head the whole thing about like the what the heck you're even gonna do when you attain a bunch of power. Yeah. Never beaten them? Oh. Well. Wait, do you mean like when I'm presenting them, or like never even got to the end of the main story? Oh yeah, non-trader's probably a good one. I remember in my original Red Rescue Team run, just like getting slaughtered by a Razor's bullet seed. Oh. Well, I mean, if you ever do get into like finishing them, the endings of Sky and Blue are considered pretty good. Like, Mystery Dungeon usually like lands the ending, though like personally like Super's left a bit to be desired for me, but I won't spoil any more of that. Oh god, Swanna. Yeah, yeah, for those that don't know the context, like, my, Pokemon White 1 team was, because, like, I like to stick with Pokemon and not, like, replace anyone on my team, I ended up with a team that, like, luck of all luck, ended up, like, being, having a hard time with Pokemon Swanna and Ducklet. Too, and I'll get over here. Alright. 46. I'm hoping this dungeon is like ends soon so I can like, because I like being punctual, so like making sure it's near the hour at least. Oh, here we go. We finally arrived. This is the summit. Isn't it? I wonder where Ninetales is. There they are. I've spotted Jay. Oh no. Alakazam, please don't Mega Evolve and kill us all. Your fugitive act dragged us all the way out here! Pipe down, Tyranitar. We can finally settle things here. I can barely contain myself. I'm itching for a fight. Racer, don't think badly of me as I roast you to hell. I don't know how to show mercy. I didn't wish for this conclusion, but this too is fate. Oh wow, that's certainly some choreography. Just, we all got flung around like billiard balls. Whoa! Ninetales! What? Ninetales? The legend? Wow, these Pokemon have never seen a Vulpix or Ninetales before. Cease fighting at once, Alakazam. They are my guests. Tell us, Ninetales. Who is the human that appeared in your legend? No, even before, is the legend itself a true event? Depending on your reply, I may have no choice but to eliminate them. Well, now that you put it that way, whether you consider my legend to be that or... I don't care, just kill them. It happened. Many years ago, I tried to lay a curse on a human. It was then, however, that Gardevoir, human's partner, dashed in. It selflessly bore the full brunt of the curse meant for the human. Then, the human did a selfish and cowardly thing. They abandoned Gardevoir and fled. The human eventually became a Pokémon. Transformed into a Pokémon, the human lives on. And that human would be? Who is the human you speak of? Jay. You may relax, it's not you. Just now, what did you just say? Jay is not the human that appears in the legend. That is what I said. Oh yeah, there's definitely a Game Shark code like that. Well, what? Oh, Razor. What's happening to me? I'm too tensed up to move. Oh, Razor. That animation. Razor's so happy. That's great. I knew that Jay wasn't involved. I knew it. There's no way that Jay would do those terrible things. I have another thing to say. It is true that I foretold of the world's balance becoming unstable. However, that human becoming a Pokémon and the world's balance are not linked in any way. Because of natural calamities, it exists elsewhere. Hey, you! You were wrong! You were wrong to hound and harass Jay. We apologize. No, I suspected Gengar right from the start. Jay doesn't look like the treacherous type. I'm very speciesist towards my own. Only that were true. You are to be commended for prevailing through this cruel journey and discovering the truth. Impressive, Jay. Excellent, I knew I was right. Oh, then why did Jay turn into a Pokémon? Understand that Jay isn't the human from that legend. Then how do you explain Jay becoming a Pokémon? Jay? Who are you? Well, there's no time to answer that. Quake! The world's crust is shifting. The natural calamities are worsening. And the shifting of the ground, it will awaken the beast that embodies the ground. The beast that slept deep underground. Groudon will be awakened. What? Groudon is rising? Groudon? What is that? What's a Groudon? A legendary Pokemon that has been spoken of only in myths. It is the Pokemon that raised land masses and created continents. It is said to have taken to sleep after many catastrophic battles with its arch-enemy, Kyogre. If Groudon were to get loose, there would be chaos. It must be stopped. We will go. We'll go too. No. Alexim, you were the one commending us for making it like... Okay. Okay, whatever. You guys can go into the danger first. Scout out for us. Please. Leave it to us. That's how it goes. You go back to your rescue team base for well-earned rest. We didn't get our gold rank the easy way. We'll get the job done and we'll be back before you know it. Fine. We're off to quell Groudon. And then we have to walk all the way over there. And thus, Alakazam's team made their way underground to quell the awakened Groudon. Meanwhile, cleared of all suspicion, Jay's team put an end to their long and arduous journey. and return to their welcoming rescue team base. Yeah, I'm saving, so I don't have to go through that cutscene again. Save completed. Meanwhile, back in Pokemon Square. You lot. Why aren't you out there hunting down Jay's team? That's easy for you to say. It's too much for us. They say Jay's team has gone way far out there. If we went, the best we could hope for is maybe Lapis Cave. I think I've been streaming for almost an hour, so like I'm almost done. I joined a chase, but they fled into Mount Blaze. For the life of me, I can't go in there. And that's where I lost their trail. I'm a grass type, see? Well, that didn't stop Razor. I don't know what became of Jay's team after that. But those fugitives, to think they would risk Mount Blaze. They've grown up tough. I can't keep up. What a spineless lot you are. You're so full of big talk. What about your team, Gengar? Just hang around in the square and don't do a thing. Walk the talk. You guys go. We're out of that picture. Our role is to receive word about Jay's demise. Just appointed yourself that. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Metachan. What's the word? Jay is... Oh, finally, we're finally rid of Jay. No! It's the opposite. Jay is back. What did you say? That's right, I'm back. Alive. And I even have the edge with me. Jay! They're back. They and some stranger. Hi everyone, we're back. We finally made it back. We've been gone for so long. Feels kind of nostalgic to be back in the square, Jay. That's what I said when I entered the square too, Razor. Hey, Razor. Oh, it's you, Gengar. It's been a while. What's with that smug confidence? Maybe. Gengar, everything you said was completely wrong. Jay had nothing to do with it. Jay was innocent. What? Is that true? Yup, we met Ninetales and asked. Jay isn't the human from the legend. We're back because we discovered the truth. By the way, the mail that you get from Pelipper after this immortalizes that quote, just so everyone knows. It's like the best thing. Wait a second. You can't be trusted yet. If you're going to make that claim, let's see some proof. Proof? That's right, some hard evidence. Let's see some proof. Come on, out with it. Proof? We don't have any proof. It's too bad you don't have proof. You came back for us just so we could get rid of you easier. How conveniently foolish. Now, fellow Pokemon, here's your chance to get rid of Jay. The triumphant music's still playing, so... What's wrong, everyone? Don't you want to be rid of Jay? I always believed in Jay. Yeah, I'm... Right, the town has finally turned in our favor. Heard enough too. I believe Jay. Yeah, that's right. Who needs proof? Everyone. Meanwhile, Ow and Ekans haven't said anything. Oh. Here comes the mail. What's that? What is this? It looks like a newspaper, doesn't it? Okay, I'll read it aloud. Let's see. Pokemon News Extra. Jay Innocent. Jay met with Ninetales under the watchful eye of Alexam and proved that it had nothing to do with the human in legend. As a result, Gengar's claims were found to be malicious lies. End. You rotten! Run! And so ends the lies of Team Meanies. You conned us! Well, to be fair, Lombre didn't read the other pages. Welcome back. Yup, it's good to be back. We're back like we promised. I'm so glad Jay isn't suspected anymore. Yup, I'm glad too. We won't have to keep running from everyone anymore. Jay, we're both exhausted. I'm going to get some sleep. Our rescue team gets revived tomorrow. So we're finally out of the dark hour that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon does, and have ended basically on a triumphant note. And with that, I'm gonna call it good, and thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all next time for more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team.